Hi Sagittarius, welcome into your reading. We're reading for the first week of November. If you're new to my channel, I don't usually date my videos because time is fluid and so is energy. So you guys are tuning in. It could be because of the title. It could be because you felt drawn to listen. I only ask of one small favor, guys. If you like the content and or you resonate with it, you hit that thumbs up for me to get the channel up and running. All right, let's see what's going on in your world, guys. I'm going to pull a few more cards, but I just also want to say it's really good idea to see your moon and your rising and your Venus just to get a full picture of what's going on with you, because everyone's natal chart is different. You're not all the same. Plus, there's this interesting theory about your deacon, what Sagittarius you are. Are you the first deacon, second, or third? Just depends. All right, guys, let's see what's going on here. All right, let us begin. Bottom of the deck, I have the Queen of Cups in reverse. Okay, some of you could be dealing with a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. You do not have to be, but this is somebody that might have fell out of love. That was the initial reaction and feeling I got out of that. Somebody here had fell out of love in a marriage or a relationship or a situationship. Three of Cups. There might have been a third-party situation for sure, because I have the two of Three of Cups back to back. In this deck that I'm using, the artist has chosen two cards in the whole deck to re-illustrate. So there's an additional two cards, and this is one of them. It's in black and white form. So the Three of Cups coming out twice. Sometimes for me, it's a rekindling. It's a rejoicing. It's a celebration. It's dating. But this coming out twice like this, and the way I'm seeing these cards falling, it feels like a third-party situation. There is a lover here. I mean, this is telling me specifically that message. Death. There was an ending to something that was stable, stability with someone here that you once upon a time had personal wish fulfillment. Yeah. Okay. So for those of you that I'm seeing here, for you Saggies, I'm reading for somebody here who has a third-party situation with someone. 1 minute there you were living life stable. Next minute there was an ending to that and transformation because there was a lover. If this isn't you, this could be the person you're dealing with, Saggies. Then it looks like they're kind of, for some, maybe it was a reconciliation with your past person because of a third-party situation. Might have been why you broke up. But this has everything to do with marriage, getting married or getting out of one, with someone who fell out of love. Either you did or they did. All right, you know, we readers, we read for energies, and these are the energies I'm picking up. You guys are adult enough to discern if this is you or the other person. All right, so let's see what's going on, guys. Yeah, I'm one of those readers who's going to give it to you raw, direct, because in your situation, I do see the Hangman in reverse and the Three of Swords. I see some profound pain. You are coming out of a period of stagnation. You're starting to see something for what it is. You're looking at the situation. You're like, damn, this fucking person hurt me. This person did this to me. This person did that to me. You're looking at a situation for whatever it is, and it's profound pain. It's like you're coming to the realization of something here. What's coming towards you, the world. This is going to initiate a new chapter in your life. Something brand new. And we're going to see what this is. Because of this realization, it's going to impact you, not just in the sense of emotionally where you feel a lot of pain, but it's going to propel you forward to start a new cycle in your life, because you're finally, some of you, maybe you were in denial, or the person you were dealing with was in denial. Whatever the case is, it's the next step of your evolution to move on, to move forward in your life from a situation that was plaguing you or bothering you. What you don't see coming is the Star in reverse and the Hermit in reverse. For some of you guys find, and this is exactly what I was vibing earlier, some of you guys find this situation to be hopeless, not worth fighting for. And because you were trying to, like, maybe you were for a minute in timeout zone, you put yourself in a timeout zone, or the person put themselves in a timeout zone. No more. You're like coming out of that. You're definitely coming out of that. You're looking at a situation for what it is, and you're like, okay, it's hopeless. It's not going to work. So why am I waiting? I'm not waiting anymore. I'm just going to move on. We're going to clarify. We're going to throw down, and we're going to see what's going on here. In your advice, it's saying Just work on your craft, work on yourself, work on work, you know, do you right now. The Nine of Wands in reverse is talking about being the wounded warrior, exhausted, tired. But it says that, you know, you might have to drop your guard. You might be very, you know, you're vulnerable. So when people are vulnerable, what do? They cage their emotions. And they're saying here, it's time to drop all that. It's time to free yourself. It's time to move on from this energy and this situation. It's time. It's basically saying this is two cards telling, and the third card, the Chariot's telling me it's all about you now, Saggies. It's time to make yourself emotionally available, vulnerable. Work on yourself. Put yourself out there. It's two cards of telling me put yourself out there. We're going to clarify. We're going to see the Chariot. The Chariot talks about something coming towards you really quickly, or you are moving quickly to something. But it also talks about focus. So with all these other energies in your advice position, it's saying you need to focus on you, yourself, your mission, your life, your journey. Move forward, regardless of the positives and the negatives that are happening to you. Just keep going, don't stop. Some of you could be buying a car, need a car, I don't know, with all these supply shortages we're having lately. They're saying keep an eye on that. In your outcome, I have the Four of Cups. You're just not happy about a situation or an offer that's come towards you. Four of Wands in two fours. This is talking about your foundation. Something in your foundation doesn't make you happy, but it's talking about trying to stabilize it too at the same time. With the Ten of Swords, it's like you got betrayed over something, and it was just not even like the person who betrayed you, or the ending of this situation was just so in your face, like wasn't hidden, it was exposed. It was just like it was in a weird way. It wasn't behind your back, it was just directly just out there for you to see. Because you know, my Ten of Swords, look at her. I don't know, maybe some of you are getting on operation too here. Take care. But aside from that, it's just, it's like I keep hearing in your face, in your face. You also have the Devil here. Some of you could be dealing with Capricorn. You don't have to be. But this is just talking about just something toxic here. There was an ending to something that was toxic in your world in regards to your foundation. And now whatever offers are being made to you, they're just not enough. They're not making you happy. They're just like there for you. We're going to clarify. We're going to see what that's all about. Because that's kind of interesting. But I do see the ending of just the toxic bullshit. There's an ending to it. Or you put an end to it. Because I'm just being drawn, like, I don't know what it is about this Ten of Swords, but I'm being drawn to it. You see your hands, it's like you're saying, okay, stop, enough, enough. And with all the other cards on the table here, it's just saying, like, you're looking at a situation for what it is. And maybe this has a lot to do with somebody in your past. So I don't know if this is something that you could bury or end for you to move on, because I do see you moving on into a better direction. Let's see, what is this Three of Swords and the Hangman in reverse for Sagittarius? Yeah, it has to do with somebody you were, a family issue, a marriage for some of you, a relationship with someone you were living with, or something to do with money in your home. You're looking at a situation for what it is. It's profoundly painful. And you're like, all right, that's what it is. For a little while, you guys were trying to remain hopeful that this person would come back, or the situation would resolve itself. You were waiting from somebody who actually betrayed you. Could be vice versa. What is the World? Yeah, maybe you stopped talking to somebody, but intuitively, you know this is it. This is the end. You know that you need to start a new cycle in your life. Wow. The World is clarified by the World's in reverse and the High Priestess. You're not talking to somebody from your recent past or whoever this situation was that you had this ending with. And now you were keeping this. It's like this. It's like you read you're reading this book, you read the last chapter, you see that the book is over, but you haven't closed the book. And that's what it's saying. It's like I don't know, for some of you maybe you don't have closure, because I thought it was very interesting how I saw this image of like the last, the cover not closing on the book. So some of you are probably, are seeking closure for a situation with somebody you're not talking to or you stopped talking to. But intuitively, you know it's over. And that's why this is coming to you. And these are the clarifiers. This is explaining to me why this is happening. Interesting. But I don't know. It's a weird vibe I'm getting from you guys, Sagittarius. It's like, I think that once you get past this, you're just going to be happy. I feel like you're like, all right, I know what I'm doing with my life. And with you knowing that, you feel like you can move on and that you're going to be happy because the sun is under here and the devil is under that. And the Seven of Swords. It's like you're getting away from the fucking devil. I mean, I don't know how else to say it. Maybe some of you met a Leo recently. Or a Capricorn, what do I know? Leave me your comments, guys. Also thumbs up if this is resonating with you and you like the content. So let's see why over here what you don't see coming or what you're unaware of is, this feeling of hopelessness in the Hermit in reverse. Universe, angel, spirit guide. What is this Star in reverse and the Hermit in reverse that you don't see coming? You find yourself at some points to get stuck. That's what you don't see coming. You feel like you're happy to move on now that you know what's going on, but you find yourself also being stuck, not moving on. The Six of Swords. It's like it's like that book analogy I just gave you. It's like you won't close the back of the book because it's so significant. So I see you rowing back, and you're rowing back to something that seems that is hopeless to you, or that it's a lack of wisdom too. When I see the Hermit in reverse along with the Six of Swords in reverse, going back to something that isn't wise, isn't going to be the right call, that it's something that it's hopeless, but I see you going back to it anyway. And there it is. There's the Four of Cups at the bottom of the deck. Now I understand why the Four of Cups is also in your outcome. So it's sitting here telling me that there's something here that's not making you happy, like the way it's wrapped up or the way it's ending. I think you want to make sure, Sagittarius, that in this situation you've crossed all your T's and you've dotted all your I's, and that you beat this dead horse completely to a dead horse, and that there was nothing you can do, so you have no regrets moving on. And that's kind of like what I'm vibing here. Because under the Four of Cups, you're not really happy to be single, from this person from your past. But it was just a thing that was a comfort level for you guys. Let's see what the Chariot is in your, the Chariot, the Eight of Pentacles, and the Nine of Wands in reverse. Advice. Please clarify or add to the advice, please. Thank you. Yeah, this is about your foundation, your marriage. That's too many. Just one more, please. It's about your marriage or your foundation. Foundation can be your career too, guys. Your family, your home, whatever you consider to be the four structures of your life. Yeah, you're at a fork in the road with this marriage, foundation, someone you live with. But these people are literally, if you see them here, these people are literally getting married. So these are clarifying what's going on here. And it's just saying you really need to do work on yourself. Maybe you need to be emotionally available or vulnerable to speak to this person in regards to this marriage, if this is what, or this relationship or this person that you live with that you're seeking to see. But I see you at the fork in the road, not knowing what to do here. Ace of Cups. You're considering offering a cup of love to this person, messaging them. I see you wanting to do that. The Wheel of Fortune And this, you feel like maybe you've gotten breadcrumbs in the past from this person. There's an energy here that I'm feeling that is wrapped up to somebody from your past, and it's like you're trying to, you know, make some kind of last ditch effort here. And it's saying your advice, if you want this to kind of work, you have to make yourself vulnerable and move forward. But it's also telling me the Eight of Pentacles is here, which is working on yourself. So I'm starting to understand that it's talking about working on your shadow self, not like this relationship or this person per se. It's about you, Sagittarius. Can I have one more? Why is this Eight of Pentacles here? Yep, it's exactly what I just said. It's about you. It's doing light work and shadow work. You know, shadow work is the stuff that we look at, that our inner demons, our vices, our poor patterns, our poor behavior, the people that we go for, are the friends that we associate ourselves with. That's why I was telling you earlier, this is talking about working on yourself. And the card that came out to clarify is the Four of Swords, which is healing. Light work is harnessing all your good qualities, your skills, the things that you excel at, and it's harnessing those things. So it's saying this is what you need to do. There's something within you that you need to heal, that you need to fix, because you are the wounded warrior right now. You are battered and broken, and it's saying you need to fix this, and you need to release this energy. And that's the only way you can actually ever fix your foundations, the four pillars of your life. Yep. Communications here too with this Ace of Cups. I see that you're thinking about offering. If it's not you, then it's your person offering you an emotional new opportunity. Now let's go ahead and clarify and see what's going on here in your outcome, Saggies. Why this Devil is here, this Four of Cups, the Ten of Swords. You're not really happy with the way things ended, that's for sure. Because these cards are repeating themselves. The fours are all about your foundations. You're trying to manifest something here. Temperance. Here you are at the bottom of the deck, card of Sagittarius. Divine timing, healing is at play here. When I see this, Temperance and the Two of Wands, this is the fork in the road. For me, this is one of the most powerful cards in the Minor Arcana. The Minor Arcana is our free will. It's our choices. It's our deliberation. It's what we want to do. It's how we think about and how we process. And the universe above and our fates, they wait to see, ooh, what is that little human doing down there? What are they going to decide? So for me, this is the most powerful card because this depicts your journey, your choices. Because sometimes this is how I see two journeys, two roads, right? One is good, one is bad. One will evolve you and it will bring you fortune and evolution in your life. The other one is going back to learn lessons. And you go down there and you spend time down there and then you do a U-turn to make sure that the universe course corrects you to put you on the right road. So it's like, that's what they do. They're like, what are they going to do? So your free will is here. That's why when I see this Archangel Michael trying to guide you down the right road, this is divine timing and healing, trying to help you make that decision. And look what's under there. Six of Wands, success. It's exactly what I just said. You will be divinely guided down the right road. Just got chills. This is a great reading. And I think whatever is going on here right now, this isn't probably a reading most Sagittarius want to hear or see, but this is like I feel like it's a reading that is going to help you in the sense of guiding you and healing you, that the direction that you're going into is the right one. Your process, the way you're processing this situation is the right direction, is the right way. It's going to help you move on. All right, so let's see. But I do see you reflecting, going down back a road that you already traveled. Yeah, at the bottom of the deck, you have retreat. So you've retreated right now from someone or something or everyone, or in your mind, like you have retreated, like you could have separated from somebody, from the whole world. You basically disconnected, is what it's saying, to help you process this stuff that's going on in your life right now. And the other two cards that came out is make the effort and playfulness. And in your advice position, this is exactly what I was talking about. Dropping the wands. You know, you're the wounded warrior, and it's time. You don't need to be no more. It's time to, you know, take off these bandages and heal yourself and put yourself out there and go have fun and go play and bring back that fun, happy, energetic Sagittarius, that exciting Spitfire Sagittarius, and put yourselves out there. Put fun back in your life and make the effort, either with this person that you want to heal things with, or moving on in your life. That's the vibe I'm getting from this. Because in order for you to fix this situation that you want in your foundation with somebody, it's talking about you being vulnerable, allowing yourself to be vulnerable. And I think that's what make the effort means here. Playfulness just comes from a place of flirting and fun, but you are in retreat mode. Leave me your comments, guys. Don't let pride get in your way. Full moon in Leo. Don't let pride get in your way. That's exactly what's going on here. You're like this wounded warrior. You're hiding things. You're not vulnerable. You're not exposing yourself. And I get it. You know, I get it. This is fucking painful. This is painful. You need to heal from that. And maybe because of that past pain, you're also not allowing yourself to energetically put yourself out there to meet new people. And again, that's what make the effort means in playfulness. Put yourself out there, make the effort, and, you know, go. Be fun, be flirty, be the Saggy that you are. And don't let pride get in your way in regards to a situation. The bottom of the deck, a new start is coming. Absolutely. This is what's coming towards you. A new cycle, a new start is coming. New moon. All right, Saggies, this is what I have for you this week, and I will see you on the next one.